All right, Horde mode, challenge 4. We got the Brits back and Pokey this time. We got a big voice call. It's going to be a good time. Jack is running base. Demon Gamer's running shotgun. Pokey is running, he just told me, and then I forgot. We'll figure it out. And then I'm actually going to run Zenith today. I like running Zenith in Frost Knight. I do it very often. He's great. You freeze enemies with the Xenon Bow, and it is super fun. I'm going to run Wafers so I can do so consistently. A couple of sniper buffs. I will not need Stoneheart Pharaoh in this build because she does not help the freezing whatsoever, and the damage falls off pretty much a lot in the end game, and the Xenon Bow doesn't really need a lot of help with crowd clearing anyway. So yeah, a bow loadout without Stoneheart Pharaoh. It feels wrong, but it makes sense. And then Eternal Wanderer, she's just so good for getting around the map. I can't get rid of that hero, man. And challenge 4 should also be my very first. Where is it down here? Not that one. This one should be my very first Corey perk from Horde. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's cut here and then get in game. All right.
Dark.
Challenge 4. I like using the Xenon Bow. Like, it's a really good weapon. And I've had plenty to say about it being overused in the community, but I like it too. I just don't use it every game. You know, I try to balance it out with variety, but it makes it so that, like, you know, I rediscovered the Ravager in one of these Horde runs. Like, you know, I try to refrain from overusing the Xenon Bow to the extent that I actually never use it. So we're fixing that today. You have to do the weekly. So how do you have the weekly 3 times? Do I have to complete the challenge 5 so I can get the hero voucher? Yeah, so you have to complete the weekly 3 or 5 times for the voucher. You can do the same one multiple times. I don't know if you need to do them all in the same week. I think Archer said you do, and that's horrifying if true. I don't know the exacts. Just join the stream. What's going on? Said. We're about to. You what? Or what?
Oh, I was confirming your statement about what Archer said.
So you do need to do the same week 5 times for a voucher?
No, I was confirming that's what Archer said.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case, though.
That sounds crazy. Like, I would hope you'd be able to chip away at that.
There are separate, like, it's a separate thing that's, like, asking you to, like, complete runs with a modifier. It doesn't, like, say with the same modifier or whatever, and it doesn't seem to reset with...
I think what
oh, wait, I thought you were saying the challenges. I didn't mean, like...
I think that's what I was mixed up on.
The voucher thing.
I think what I was mixed up on was the fact that the challenges, 1 through 5, needs to be done in the same week.
Yeah, the 5 like stages of difficulty do reset after every week, but the actual ones that give you the hero voucher are separate quests that do not reset.
Easy.
Aw.
I misheard.
Wait, so we're not gonna do like Horde?
So to clarify, everybody, you need to unlock challenge 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for every single modifier every single week. But if you're slowly chipping away on that hero or weapon voucher, you can do any 5 challenges, any 5 weeks, or the same one 5 times, whatever. I think running Horde 5 times over the course of 2.5 months is not that big of an ask. I think most people should be able to do that if they really want a voucher. Sounds pretty straightforward. Enjoying Horde? I actually enjoy Horde. I really wish challenge 5 was unlocked for all modes when you've done it once. I would prefer that greatly. But here we are. You know, like if I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Storm Surge and then just skip to 5 for every subsequent modifier, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll do it once for the double Corey perk, but if that doesn't reset weekly, then I don't think I'm doing this grind again. Like, I don't think my channel's gonna get 10 Horde runs every week. I don't think anybody even wants that.
I think aside from modifiers, there is a separate one that does require you to complete a challenge 5 specifically, but it doesn't have to be in the weekly one, which means you can do it in the non-modifier one, and that can just progress over the course of the entire season.
Yeah. Because as a gamer, I want to do the challenge 5 right away. That sounds awesome. As a YouTuber, I'd be happy to run 10 Horde runs every week, but I don't think people want that. I don't think I want that. That sounds tedious. And the modifiers don't change much, unfortunately. Storm Surge is like a lightning bolt that people don't even notice. That happens sometimes. I barely notice it. It doesn't do meaningful damage, and I just ignore it. So this is basically regular Horde mode. It's basically regular Horde mode. Is there new rigs dialogue for Horde? I don't even know. I've had dialogue off permanently. Every time I try to turn it on, I can't hear it.
I think there's Riggs dialogue in the place of like where you'd have like Ray updates.
Yeah, that's effectively what it
Similar,
is.
similar with Major's dialogue for Hunt the Titan. Though it seems like they're randomized more than Ray's ones would be in the original voice lines. Like, because Ray says that pretty much the same thing every time you reach a particular stage of a mission. But I think the new ones are like slightly randomized to where you get a different one each time.
I just used the geyser to break the balloon. I like that. That worked out.
There you go. Okay.
That worked out. I love how you can save the world. Max. 145 point numbers only nerds know.
Oh, I need to get coconuts.
Not here, you're not.
No, I got a dead bird.
Uh-oh. This is why people need to watch my videos. This is just... Can we get an F in chat, please?
No, I didn't know you can't search in Horde.
Mm-hmm. He'll hang out and voice while we run Horde, but he won't hear a word we say.
No.
Is anyone not using their shotgun shells? Because I could do with them.
You want? I
Sure.
can
I'll
drop
split.
Thank you for the Fs, people. Oh, man. I'm going to bring this up in the video here. So, Archer shutting down spammers 3 weeks ago turned my Twitch chat to 24-hour followers only. And nobody noticed for 19 days. Oops.
Cheers, mate.
I have now completely disabled follower only. So if anybody watching this on YouTube has tried to interact with me on Twitch and was aghast at the fact that you needed to follow for 24 hours, that is gone. I am sorry. That was never intentional. So
Blame
come
Archer.
say hi. But yeah. And it was triggered because we had a first time chatter giving me an F in chat. Thank you so much. And I have not seen a first time chatter in days, wondering what happened. Have I fallen off as a streamer? Is it over? Am I all washed up now? Nobody wants to hang out? No, they just couldn't say anything. Took a major L not watching my video. Yeah, I'm glad to fix it. Yes, first time chatter. Welcome, welcome.
Like, we actually thought you fell off for once.
Amangakiko says your time has come. You have to die in the game now.
Yeah, that's awkward. See, Mango should know better.
Okay, take my light ammo.
Stream loots does not... Game-changing stream loots cards are not something I allow during YouTube video recordings or long-term abilities, like in... or long-term game modes. So...
You think?
A stream loots card telling me to die in-game is not going to be happening in Frost Knight, or Horde, or Hit the Road, I'm sorry. Maybe Hit the Road. That one's a little sillier, but... I'll give the card back.
We could probably, like, pin a message saying that, like, stream
Jack, turn around.
Oh, they'll ignore
cards
it.
like that.
Never underestimate people's abilities to ignore rules.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's
Like,
nowhere
would
I could put it
stop
that
it.
would help. I could personally pause the pack, but I still allow like 2/3 of those cards. If you want to just send an anonymous message or be silly, that's fine.
You want to say chicken jockey? You can say chicken jockey.
Oh, and
you
they
just
will.
can't make him die.
I will. Alright, this looks like a lull in the combat. I'll go give his card back. Yeah, my logic has always been the same. I feel like a YouTube viewer watching their YouTuber die and stay dead and AFK watching the other teammates play for the rest of this round is not fair because they weren't in the stream. The stream viewers should not have that much sway. Not for free! Now, if you guys want to put a price on my head, I'm down. I am... Real talk, do you think anyone can clear 140 Challenge 5 without Discharger? Yeah, easily.
I'm gonna have a discharger. but, like,
Crutching
I'm
on the
not gonna
Discharger is the folly of the noob. You don't need it. Never did.
There's
There
nothing
are
wrong.
plenty of strong weapons.
Please don't mind. Just don't overuse the discharger.
Pot
you can have it.
shot, Wrath, shotguns.
Pain train.
Pain Train is not something I'd put on the same level as a pot shot, but it is very
But what?
strong. Pokey's been liking the Pain Train. Oh, that's what he was running. Pain Train.
Yeah, I run pain train. I just can't craft one right now. I love the pain train.
It is a fun
Discharger's-
weapon. It's just not super far up there.
I give it an A
This
or an
charger
S
is
tier.
mainly on like
I could
compared
run
to
something
it.
better, but like I've seen the crit thing. The crit rate on this thing, the crit damage is insane.
It's normal.
this charger's only real like benefit is the like specifically with like smasher mini bosses and I guess smashers in general. and then the tower, the like monolith things, which you can just like melee through them. Like it's very much not necessary.
I feel like I have fun with the pain train.
It's a great weapon. I wouldn't
It's
put it
not
up there with the
best.
titans like the pot shot. It's not.
Honest.
Like,
on the,
okay, what I'm saying is the pain train is a fantastic AR and you should use it, but it's not gonna like carry a mini boss kill without a loadout. I mean, you know, that's what I'm talking about.
Alright, and,
I was
on a tier
listing
list-
weapons that can handle mini bosses if you're not prepared for them. Like, a shotgun without a loadout will do fine versus a mini boss. A pot shot will do fine. If it's smokescreen, the Ravager will do fine. Or a lot of strong melees.
What would you like rate the pain train on a tier list of A, B, C to XYZ?
I'd say A.
P.
P.
Yeah, if we're
P.
doing an alphabetical tier list,
Oh.
that'd be P.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not my
I
thinking.
thought. Oh, I didn't actually realize that's actually what the
Omega
joke was.
Pico
It's like,
is
it's
the
like
brand.
Did you not watch the April Fool's
You
video?
could actually go for
not,
it.
I watched it, but like I was hardcore side monitoring it.
Yeah, if I'm comparing it to every single weapon in the entire game, if S tier is defined by like the Discharger, the Wrath, the Pot Shot, then the Pain Train's like a B tier weapon. Very good. It's just not.
Not bad.
It's not what I'd put up there with a mini boss killer.
That's understandable. I guess I could look into different ARs, but
No, if you're
Pain
using
Train's so
ARs, the
far.
Pain Train is one you should use. If you're looking for god tier mini boss killers without a loadout, then okay, I've said the same thing 5 times. I don't know how to spin this any further.
man, I'm just gonna be honest. It's newbie, but mini boss killer is just gonna be the Discharger, unless depending on the model.
Unless it's not a
Unless
smasher
it-
model.
Unless it's not a smasher.
The Discharger
That's-
is the correct answer for mini bosses like a fifth of the time. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
If it's smokescreen, use a melee or an ability. If it is trap vulnerable, use traps. If it is not a smasher model, use the pot shot or the Storm King's Wrath.
I just would personally just use Discharger as the mini boss killer.
No.
If it
No.
applies, if the correct factors apply.
Of course.
Don't always- don't-
I'm
Don't
careful, Pokey, because you're saying the same thing over and over, and I know you made your point several times. My point is the general audience, I've seen them. You are real. I've watched it happen. People use the
I assume
Discharger every time, regardless, and it is ineffective. It's not the
I
right
use
answer.
Discharger if I can't be asked to take out the pot shot.
And we will make fun of you. So the reason for this is not me being a dick, but the
Yeah.
Discharger typically ticks an enemy every, was it 0.2 seconds or 1.5 seconds? I think it's 1.5. So every second and a half, the Discharger will do some damage at about that rate. Versus Smashers and Takers, for some reason, and the Storm King end phase, it's every 0.2 seconds. It is literally 7.5 times better to use it in those scenarios. So, because it ticks so slowly, and for a good amount of damage, it's a strong weapon. Because it ticks so slowly, it's actually very not effective versus a normal mini boss model, normal husk model, the husky husk model. It's just not the right choice for those fights because it will just do an okay amount of damage. In that case, you're much better off with a pot shot or a relevant ability if it's smoke screen. I mean, smoke screen is a completely different subject. You should never be using a ranged weapon versus smoke screen. It does like 75% reduced damage. It's significant. It is drastic. Smoke screen absolutely changes how you should approach a mini boss. Same with trap vulnerable.
That's where you pull out your physical Ravager that you should always have a schematic of.
Yeah, and if you're a lower level player who's rolling their eyes because you don't have the Ravager, Spectral Blade's pretty strong. Strong melees are like, Pressure Cutter, Husk Cleaver. Let me just go through my schematics here. The Clax. Seriously, the Clax is very strong. Stabsworth kind of needs Paley Luna. So I'm just looking at, if you have no loadout whatsoever, any Affliction melee with a crit build is probably a good start if you're just going blind.
Yeah. So crazy to me that the Clax, which is literally just a bat with antlers attached to it, is one of the best melees in the game.
It is so unbelievably good. I mean, Affliction carries it, I'm not gonna lie, but Affliction's very easy. It's a common perk. Corey perk is nice and easy. You can get Corey perk. You can get 2 of them from Horde mode. What we're doing now.
Yeah, it's quite literally just a bat with deer antlers on it, and it's extremely good for some reason.
Musician uses the
I know it
Huskbuster. Yeah, without a loadout, Huskbuster is perfect because it's a slow-firing, high-damage shotgun, meaning you won't have to reload it very often. Your damage per bullet is higher than, like, the Ground Pounder. The ground pounder in an ideal loadout actually out damages the Huskbuster by 20%, but that's with an ideal loadout. We're talking about reloading with Chaos Agent and all that fun stuff. So if you're just using a constructor loadout and you need it, oh shit, that's the first time I've ever bugged a drop trap. Wow, it happened. I'm gonna go break it.
Oh, I saw it in stream.
I've never seen it happen, and it was actually this defense where we were talking about Aura bugging out his right around here. I'm gonna just.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. It's funny the first time, but then after that, you're like, oh, for God's sake.
I did it like, what, 3 times? Yes, 3 times last time we were doing Horde?
It was alarming, yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
how do you keep doing this?
I don't know how it.
Would the
did
hitbox for that like extend sideways, like and into the roof?
It's weird.
If it was bugged.
Hey, Chris, welcome. He's apologizing for being negative, and I literally don't know what he was talking about, so we're just gonna move on. Everyone knows the best strat is bull rushing the mini-boss off the map. Oh, God. Avoid sending it off the map at all costs, because then you lose all rewards, and I get cranky. You don't want to see me get cranky. You want to wait for that, Jax? Okay.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Oh,
I'm gonna
bring
go
out
see
Drop
Jeff.
Trap Heaven again.
I go north.
So
yeah, it's something I should do. I should probably make a new mini-boss killer video, like top 10 recommended weapon.
Oh, here we go, lads. We can craft our weapons.
Top 10
Yes,
recommended weapons for each category. Ooh. Shit. Write that one down. Not competitive YouTubers, just me.
I'm on my way, Jack. Don't worry.
I should just
Write
do
that
like a
down.
30-minute video breaking down every weapon you should use. That's a nice idea.
Thanks.
Because I'd have to make it clear, like, this is a starter list, but not limited to... What kind of stipulations would I have to put on that? Did they change this defense? Oh, it has terrain generation. Or
Really?
have I just never seen this without building? No, this is what it
Oh,
normally
I
looks
always,
like.
yeah. I'm normally here to break the planes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm always so
Oh.
late that I've never seen this look normal.
Oh, this is the nice spawn too. This is the one of the good ones, I think.
Yeah, Drop Trap Heaven, this one.
Drop Trap Heaven. Yeah. Just make sure we can get it up. Remember what B said. No man should ever be satisfied with not being able to get up.
Is this one of this year's new ones, or this one that was like
Yeah,
added
this-
last year?
It's 100% now. I thought Drop Trap Heaven was the volcano one. No, this is true Drop Trap Heaven.
I think I'd like to make that video, because I've never known how to cover mini-bosses. I've made my video on how to deal with mini-bosses with different modifiers. That's an old subject. But the video never got that many views. I just didn't know how to follow it up, because I thought it was a good video. Like, I was stubbornly like, well, this video underperformed, but it's still everything I'd want to say, so... I don't know what to do. But... I will say, like... It'd be kind of a fun video, like... Top... You know, maybe not for each category, because you don't need that. You just need the range and the melee, so... Maybe the top 10 best mini-boss killers. And then I could surprise everybody, because I could be like, you know, the Discharger, Potshot, Wrath, but not those. You know, the top 10 mini-boss killers that aren't the ones you already know about. That would be a good video.
Off-meta ones.
Well, because here's the deal. Not everybody has a Discharger. Not everybody has a Huskbuster. Not everybody believes me when I say a shotgun is fine to use on a loadout. So... Smokescreen, I think, throws people off. I've seen people use the Discharger just because they don't know what melee to use, and they don't have the Wrath, or they don't have the Ravager. And it makes
Yeah.
sense if you don't have the Ravager, because most people shouldn't have the Ravager. It's an endgame Storm King weapon. Why would I recommend brand new players go get the Ravager? That's crazy. That's just going to encourage Plankerton
Warcraft
noobs to get carried. Wow. That's a good idea. I should go... And that would actually be a very... manageable video for me. Like, that doesn't sound like a gigantic project. Top 10 weapons? I mean, that's... Not like my normal top 10 weapons where I actually end up covering like 30 weapons just for coverage. No. I mean, like, actually just 10 weapons. Oh, shit. I could have gotten my Xenon bow. Where is it? What am I
did say we
missing?
can craft our weapons.
Oh,
What am I missing?
yeah. This pain
Are
train
you
is
missing,
not.
mate?
The pain train is not that good against takers, but it's
Fine.
great at clearing crowds, I guess.
I need carved twine if anybody has it.
Uh,
15.
yeah,
Once.
there you go.
Done.
Oh, you
I
got
should
it.
do that as well. You know, I should make like an inverse to that video because I don't like to talk about negative stuff, but it might be beneficial for people to hear it. I should make a video that's like top 10 weapons to never use versus mini bosses. The Xenon bow. Oh my god, the Xenon bow. People don't realize it's actually a really low damage per second weapon. Its
As
single
a single
target
target
damage
weapon, it's awful.
is very bad. It is one of the weakest bows in the game. So it's great for
It took
crowd
using the
clearing.
vacuum tube bow for me to figure out like how much bows could do if they're like actual bows.
What's a good loadout for Survive the Horde? All the Frost Knight stuff applies.
Pretty much.
Check out my video on constructor loadouts if you want to run constructors. But
Thank
you
you,
could
Mikey.
probably just scroll through any of my... Where's my constructor video? Where did I put that in my stream deck? Am I being blind? Yep. If you scroll through my Horde playlist and just copy my builds, that's pretty much all my suggestions.
Oh, way! I did it.
I'm gonna be honest. You would 100% could make a video about like weapons not used against many bosses, but then again, you can make an hour-long TED talk about why the cannonballs on broadsides bounce and should always have it facing a wall. Guarantee you, there's still going to be people out there who do it. We're
You have
gonna
a
have-
point.
Yeah.
God, that really ruined Ventures for me last season. It was obnoxious because like I wouldn't be mean about it, I wouldn't be a dick about it, but it's like, hey, you know, if you want to be more effective, have them face a wall or another broadside. And some people doubled down.
Man.
They didn't fix it, they just doubled down and made it worse.
We don't need to
Human
talk about those
fell.
people.
I fell off the cliff.
Those people, they were not fun to play with. That's all. Because I would
Do you wanna
fix
get
it.
the crate?
and they would take it
Constructors and
down.
Outlanders, nice. Where did you get that from what I just said? Wait, what? No. I'm not... Okay, I said Onikon should just check out my...
class.
I told him he should check out my constructor loadout video and basically just copy whatever I run in my videos. And he said constructors and outlanders. That was your takeaway? How? I am currently running an outlander, but for no reason related to outlanders. Zenith is just an outlander. That's...
It's
I
pretty
would
damn
actually
good out-
generally advise heavily against outlanders and Horde. They are very useless for farming in their normal means.
It's like it's one of the main differences with Frost Knights because you literally can't get materials from. Dungeon.
Oh, yeah, I did also say Frost Knight loadouts. Yeah, okay, not Outlanders. There's no farming in Horde, so... It's just that Zenith happens to be an Outlander, and that's the important
and no
part.
and no searching either, so no coconuts.
Well, no, everybody already knew that, Pokey. I wouldn't even
I
need to
didn't.
That's
mention
why I'm
such a
running
thing.
so
Yeah,
I'm rocking out for this.
And I'm a different type of breed.
Yeah, unless you had some form of like magical coral chest that appeared when enemies died, you know.
Pokey is like
That'd
my
be-
superpower. Never
that would be
underestimate
delightful.
what I could not know.
Man, I love Blakebeard's stash, but no, I am not dealing with that for an hour straight in Horde. It's the drop rate is too low. You get the opening animation cancels, the husk hits ya, and the peg legs break way too quickly. Like, just no. I'm not doing that for an hour.
Mini boss
what's
on
the
point.
What do we got?
So I'm mostly just prepping this
Oh,
one
Ricochet.
here for the future.
Yeah,
And he teleported. Cool.
and yeah, that's fun.
Getting
And
this
he
saved
teleported again.
for later.
This little.
I didn't realize
bastard.
teleporter was a new modifier added for mini bosses. This is cool.
Is he getting bugged? I think he's getting bugged because of the tires.
Oh no,
That's
Berserker's making him not be Ricochet, so we can just... Yeah, cool.
Is that the interaction that stops it from working?
Yep.
Hard to tell anymore.
I'm critting with a double boiler and I'm not dead, so...
Well, I usually
That's
thought
what-
it was
Oh,
a per person change.
It's one or two modifiers on a mini boss when it's also Ricochet that just breaks it for some reason.
Yeah, so as Zenith, my role here is to just freeze enemies. Just make sure the big
Yes.
targets don't get closer. Smoke bomb or death burst will, or exploding death bomb will be the most important.
There you go.
Yeah, just let him go. Speech errors happen and it slows it down to talk about it. I've only been using Paleo Luna since release and I've been fine. Yeah, Paleo Luna's great. I recommend
it is
variety
great.
though. I hope you're having fun with just Luna. Luna's awesome, but you know, there are lots of ways to play the game. I always recommend variety. Amethyst attack, welcome.
But, like Luna just really nice. That 9% like of your current health applied to melees is incredible.
Can you cover niche interactions like how base Kyle doesn't stack with others? He does though.
He does.
And Toy Rockin' Out does not affect traps. Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, niche interactions are tricky because I don't know how to quantify that into a single video. I just mention little tips as I go in every video I record and hope people generally get the gist.
Half of the niche interactions might even be bugs. Like, I'm pretty sure that Berserk shouldn't be blocking Ricochet from happening.
I want to go
Oh,
northeast.
absolutely, it shouldn't.
So there is an interesting one where Cyberclops works with energy traps, and that just feels wrong. Like, it just doesn't seem like he should.
Actually, yeah, didn't you use him in like your just Mega Base Carl 160s video,
Yeah,
or whatever it was?
because he chains the ceiling electric field a little bit more, which is
Yeah.
a
That's
weird
pretty
thing that
cool.
doesn't feel like this should be happening, but it does.
What's-
Still your damage.
Someone in my server
is-
told me base Kyle doesn't stack. Yeah, never underestimate the random things that people will say in a Discord server. Base Kyle... So, I don't know what stacking means here, because if he's in the commander slot and somebody else is running Ice King, then you'll have dummy thick walls and they'll freeze when they smack them.
I think they might mean multiple base Kyles on different people on the same builds don't apply double the healing effects.
Nobody turned around after the objective to see that the other balloon was right behind us. Oh, man.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, Jack, Demon Gamer, myself, we're all good. Pokey's taking the fall for this one.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yep, everybody on the team ignored it, but Pokey is personally responsible, as I knew he would be.
What? Yeah, okay, yeah, blame the noob, huh? Blame the
I
guy
don't
who's
know why you
mostly noob.
apologized. He just fell on that sword and then got mad at getting stabbed? I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. I said sorry, at least no one else did. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't notice that. No, I noticed. I didn't
You
notice
noticed
that.
the
At least I
balloon
apologized
and
for it.
ignored it.
No, I didn't notice. Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Don't let it happen again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the chatter was talking about having multiple bases with a base Kyle on the same tile and having like the potential of having that like do double or triple or quadruple the healing depending on how many people put a base Kyle Kyle base on the tile.
See, this is just an English thing then, because he said base Kyle doesn't stack with others. I thought he meant other
Yeah.
constructors, not other
Not
base...
other people's base Kyles.
They should have said
Oh my God.
base Kyle doesn't stack with himself, which he doesn't. No constructor does.
Please get that flinger. God.
Flinger, I hardly know her.
That's the point.
What?
Perhaps you could ground pounder the flinger.
Jump on the foot.
I don't have it yet. I've only got 2 boilers.
Boiler, I hardly know. Alright,
Boil the flinger.
I need to focus on flinger. Oh, shit.
Yeah, please. These things are getting annoying.
Yes, you can pick
I'm just
axe
hearing them
propane.
howling.
I can hear that howl genuinely triggers me so much.
Well, kill them faster.
They generally make endurance a very unpleasant experience.
I think endurance is unpleasant for more than flingers. Something about spending
I can-
2 hours on mediocre rewards just
I mean, I mainly
doesn't motivate
well,
me.
it's just something I like to do when I go to bed or go to class.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, what?
I'm talking about giving endurance my attention.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Time for the ground pounder.
I just don't
The
like
balloon's
them. 'Cause,
east
like,
side if somebody wants to grab it.
East side. I don't. Oh, I am blind. Where?
Alright. Should I make my little funnel?
Where the?
If you really like it.
Okay, I'll go to the east balloon then, since nobody...
Oh, sorry. I was I don't know why.
Yeah,
I got
Pokey
confused.
specifically is who I expected and then didn't.
Autistic. We'll blame that. Even though that's probably not an excuse. No, my brain wasn't braining. I apologize.
Don't apologize, just don't let it happen again.
It's kind of fun going the long way around, but trailing the ramps actually worked out really well.
Oh,
Oh, I should get floor freeze in here.
it does not even feel like we've been playing for that long. I'm surprised Horde is like only an hour.
We are halfway.
Somehow.
Way.
Whoa,
crazy.
we're halfway there.
I remember like this used to be. I
Squid,
don't know
what
why
on a chair?
Last year, this was not as fun or didn't feel as short.
If you're running around the base, can you upgrade the floors as you go?
Screw off later. Die.
Just got to get these floor freezes in. Makes everything much more effective. Truly. I mean, your ceiling traps do more damage. They have more time to do damage. It slows the enemies down, which... so good. And it's not a death bomb wave, so I figured. I checked in the upper right.
You used your eyes.
Yes.
Oh, don't.
See, now I'm mentioning every little thing that you can know about this game, because we talked about it.
I'm curious if traps on ramps, like the hitboxes for traps on ramps, extend diagonally, or if they're just like a sheared hitbox that extends vertically.
I wonder.
I'm gonna go behind these spawns. Just to stop the tires. Although it does bounce enemies way down, but... I feel like if I put tires there, then it'll do what they just did. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, so now they come back and they hit even more.
Can I get everybody shotgun
Tires
shells?
bounce people.
Tires do bounce.
Tires do bounce. You know what else bounces?
Alright, thanks.
Something that would also require placing a wall on the other side of them to protect them from going off the edge.
Yes. I wonder what that item would be.
Can't think of it off the top of my head. Funny there's a handy video to explain it.
I bet there is. Anyways. Well, I don't know what that item could be. Anyways, I'm going to go place this item right here on a wall. I did not pull it up correctly. Hang on. Yes, this is a very useful trap.
Oh, that's interesting. You can edit
Can I
mantle
get you
log
guys
and then-
shotgun ammo?
There you go. Innovative scaffolding tips.
Okay. You know what?
such an idiot. People have been doing that forever.
Yes.
I'm going to go get
Okay.
that south balloon. Or I can die. Or I can do that. Or I can do that.
Give me your shotgun ammo.
So what's the fall damage change for hoverboard? I don't want to find out. It's scary.
Hang on, let me let me get you that ammo. My bad. Hang on.
Scary, scary.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and
Don't.
okay.
Ah.
Tried to catch it. I did eventually. Alright. So I don't need my basic weapons anymore. I'm gonna save a power cell for a Ravager, or I could just craft it. Sounds good. And then I would like a good, solid mini-boss killer, which could be Discharger, obviously. But I want to leave the possibility open that I might... Ooh! Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I thought the Xenon Bow critting still did low damage, but... Still seems viable. I mean, it's not
Holy.
hitting it twice like it did before, but I love freezing a smasher that I did not see.
Holy, that pain train shredded that pillar.
Where are our... Oh, there we go.
I don't like how they hide.
Bloody hell.
Probably need to use a wafer, but it's almost down. Alright, we're gaming.
Oh, that was a good
Should
one.
move the cup to the right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but if I move it to the right, then people are annoyed that it covers loadouts. I move it to the left, and... Actually, you're the first
Oh,
person
God.
to care.
It
What is it
so
covering
bright.
the viewer needs? I actually don't know.
Holy. Yeah, you guys... Oh my god, it is so actually bright. I cannot see anything, like, to the south of me.
You can make the
taking
cup
a-
small and put on your like camera desk.
I'm taking a... Yeah, I'm taking a screenshot for that for Discord later.
Wave.
I cannot see anything in the south of me.
I don't know. I can see that it's 10. As long as nobody fills the cup, I think we're safe. It would be so terrible if somebody filled the tip jar. Oh, man. I hope
Don't
nobody
give him
does
hate.
it.
Let's hope no one
Don't
pays
worry, I
you.
won't. I'm still at the top of the bits leaderboard, so I'm not incentivized to.
I hope I do not receive monetary compensation for this inconvenience.
It would be terrible if somebody dethroned Demon Gamer from the bits leaderboard, incentivizing
don't
him to
start-
participate in future challenges.
Please, do not start another money fight. That would be so terrible.
Pokey, stop lying on the floor.
Hey, get up.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm sorry, I had to take a little
You
nap.
can't
Did you
get
just
up.
waste an adrenaline rush?
I won't die, it's fine.
I hope not. If you die after wasting it when I was halfway done healing him, I am gonna be horrified.
I didn't see you were healing him.
How? I was standing right there.
He wouldn't really waste his time on me, not our lord.
To think that I lowered
Okay,
myself for
I
a
might
peasant like
not this
Pokey.
time.
And Pokey's down. Might as
Yeah,
well not heal him if Demon Gamer can just sport an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, don't worry, just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead, get there real quick. Don't worry about that. God, if only I had coconuts. If only I could search some
Do
containers.
you guys want to reinforce the ceiling, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh shit, a break.
Yeah, I'm just now realizing, like, yeah, we're getting to the waves where everything will just one-tap you. I hear flingers and the intakers, and I don't like it. There is one. There it is.
This Zenith gameplay is brought to you by the solo crit rating gang. The double crit rating people hate me.
Luck is a skill, as a good friend of mine always says.
I'll just keep eating my wafers. Freezing consistently.
Yeah, wafers heal you, don't they?
No,
They did.
They heal you
Yeah,
if they
totally
they
rocking
heal
out.
you. Yeah, they totally rocking out with. I think there's other things that can. I think is it. Well, rock and riff doesn't heal you by default, but totally rocking out might. Can't remember.
yeah, when
One of
you
the other.
have Totally Rocking Out and you activate Rockin' Riff, Totally Rocking Out will then heal you.
Oh, so like it's pretty much the same as like coconuts and like crossbow and Barrett. Like you need to have him
Yeah.
for coconuts to do extra damage. Alright.
Yeah. Except for the fact that someone who's running Totally Rocking Out can't drop wafers to someone else.
Yeah, I used to not run Barrett in my Blakebeard stash builds because I just didn't realize he was responsible for the damage.
But also, like, you're not getting coconuts from those chests as much as you would just searching containers. Like, I think you only get about like one coconut per Blakebeard's chest.
Would the chests count as containers?
They
No.
would, I think. I would hope they would, but like, no. Oh my god. I hate Death Bomb.
Yeah, I got a lot of double crit rating fans mad because I proved with math and logic that single crit rating Toy Rockin' Out is 99% as good. Many of whom did not care and did not change their opinion. So, yeah. I don't care how mathematically sound it is that single crit rating and an extra damage perk is better. I like it. And to which case I was like, wow. I'm really glad I spent
Well,
so much time
work
on this.
Well, you can keep being wrong then. That's fine.
Well, they're not right about anything. They're not wrong either. They just prefer crit rating. Double crit rating.
That
I'm
is-
like, all right, well, I can't
Well.
argue with that.
You can't stop them.
Oh, I missed it again. I keep forgetting.
Hang on. Oh, I see you.
Why don't you heal me? Heal
Well,
me.
come. Why don't you hop off the?
Damn it,
Guys,
Pokey. God, you were such a... I wasted my time healing you.
Bro, you wanted me to waste an adrenaline rush on you when you could have just hopped down. They could have revived you like
I
that.
prefer an adrenaline rush. Keep me distanced from that.
Giving
Less
big
Oh, yeah,
I
down
just
there.
massively extended the lobber shield on the defense far southwest
Yeah,
corner.
bad.
Oh, look.
I
A
should've-
non-smasher minibot. Should I get a... Kind of fun to use a Storm King's Wrath on him, actually. It's been a while.
What is that? Oh, it's not Ricochet. Okay, I'm cool with this.
Donk.
Donk.
Oh shit, I need to get wafers.
How many do you have?
Oh, that one. 6.
Oh,
Now, for him,
wait,
a
that
discharge
was
would be better, but
Oh, there we go.
a team of dedicated teammates is always better than any one weapon. Well, that's not true.
It's over a 10
Wow.
second delay. I'm gonna try to refresh my stream, see if I'm behind.
You
Yeah.
might be.
Drop very few frames.
There's a chance.
Oh, I want more wafers, but I feel like fighting with no wafers is better than being absent getting wafers. So, although there's a lot of metal right here, I'm gonna try it.
Just go.
I'm gone. Don't
Don't
need
let
them.
your dreams be dreams. Stop letting that one thing hold you back.
I got 8 wafers now.
Oh, sorry. Don't call me noob. I used my discharger by
Costs
accident.
$400,000 to fire the Wrath for 12 seconds. What?
It's a TF2 reference.
Okay.
Well, those cannonballs took a bit real quick.
There's an enemy down here with me. Yeah, it just feels wrong to be over here getting wafers when I should be over there fighting, because I'm getting the wafers to fight, but now I have 28. That should be good for next wave.
I mean, no less, you are using the Xenon bow. If you feel that guilty, you can just shoot a couple shots in our general direction, and they'll probably be helpful.
Nah, you were fine without me. We're good. And the Affliction also can crit, so it's actually okay to just shoot and tag, shoot and tag. And that is why single crit rating is totally fine. Because you just shoot and tag, shoot and tag, shoot and tag. If they don't freeze right away, they will.
Shoot and tag.
Shoot and tag. I'm
Shouldn't
sure
duck.
the Germans are loving me.
Shouldn't duck. It's dead.
Yeah, these enemies do not feel like power level 366 for the double boiler or the ground pounder. It just holds up too well.
This is, yeah. I need to try that double boiler
Yeah,
sometimes.
see, that enemy froze after I didn't crit. Oh. Feels good using the Wrath on a mini-boss. Feel like I haven't done that in a long time. It's just a little outclassed. And in this mode, they don't give you resin. So you actually have a very huge shortage of explosive ammo. So the pot shot doesn't really hold up. I'll go west, northwest.
No, I'll go get the other one.
Oh.
Thank you, I need more
right.
shotgun ammo.
I have shotgun ammo.
You got mats.
Same objective?
Battlefield.
Wow, I didn't even notice.
960.
That'll be plenty.
I have them.
Oh, shit. Sure.
No, mats.
Oh, mass, sorry.
I'm reinforcing the north lobber shield if anybody wants to come behind me with more wood. If you want to get behind me with all your wood, it'd be great.
I got tons of wood.
No thanks.
I have a lot of wood for you. Don't worry.
I don't believe you.
On a related note, Jack, do you have your ground pounder yet?
If you have to tell me about it, then I don't think there's a lot.
Huh?
King hell.
All right, I am saving that real quick. Hang on. It's...
And I'm trying to do the lobber with brick, or wood, because it's just less important than brick.
I gave all my wood to Jay, it's the only reason.
I'll bet you did.
Damn it! What's more I have to save?
I like lobber shields in this one because they double as drop trap. And we're on wave 12 now, so we're getting there. You know, don't be holding out on trapping. As I say it, maybe I should craft the 47 tire traps I can.
I did leave some space on the funny ramp on the north side for you to put some,
Oh!
because I already scattered a bunch.
No wonder they keep getting through the middle. There's no trap here.
What? Oh,
I was
Plus, you have to
wondering why
rely on
enemies
your
kept
wafers
getting
a little
up.
less.
What?
Plus, then you don't have to rely on your wafers as much, because Raby Wildcat will kick in a bit more.
Yeah, I don't rely on that in
Did you have any
Horde.
wood?
Who, me?
I have 70. That's not...
No, Pokey.
Okay.
Okay. wood.
Yes. I'm trying not to get smacked by a taker. That's all my wood. I know it's not a lot, but it's an average amount of wood. Promise you.
Okay, but how bricked up are you?
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'm wielding a steel rod right now.
Oh my god.
it's average. An average amount of brick.
I need an adult.
You need the adult. Okay, man.
Is it worth at all running the mission at max difficulty? So there is a challenge for it that gives you a core reperk. Challenge 4 and 5 award a core reperk through the quests page. So running Horde or a modifier of Horde to challenge 5 at least once is worth it for the core reperk, in my opinion. Without the core reperk at the end, literally just grinding Horde for the challenge is up to you.
I mean, you get vouchers. Those are pretty nice if you're a newer player. Somewhat newer player.
Personally, the idea of grinding 4 hours challenges 1 through 4 just so I may have the ability to attempt challenge 5, not my favorite thing.
Yeah. It sucks that it resets every week too.
What does? Oh, yeah, exactly. So if I could do challenge 5 and stay there for every modifier, that'd be great. Running all my videos at the highest difficulty like I do in Frost Knight. Yeah. Not a fan of the way they did it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Archer's wrong and challenge 5 is unlocked permanently afterward.
Let's hope.
It did seem like the challenge 5 unlock for the modifier ones do reset with everything. Because it tracks internally with a quest that's hidden, and those quests are part of the like weekly quest to complete the modifier at any challenge.
Well, that's a bummer.
Alright.
I'll go southeast.
Southeast.
Hey, Jack, I've got a present for you.
I will go southwest then.
Oh, it seems like I
Just
fixed my
brick,
positioning.
Jimmy.
My shoulders aren't burning anymore.
What?
Brick and wood.
I've just got that.
I'm loving these rotating spawns. Feels like every game of Horde is a little different.
That's true, but there's the people who just decide to defend one objective.
I got one of those commenters. Why do you defend all 3?
It's more fun. If you
Yeah.
want less challenge, if you want less challenge, then just defend one. But
Someone
it's more
answered the
fun just
comment
doing
for
all
me,
3.
and they were right. Because, yeah, if you want to optimize the fun out of the game and just be a sweaty tryhard, then, yeah, you only technically need to keep one objective alive. But why would I? It's so boring. That's like ruining my own game.
Uh-oh.
It's also cutting out the results of your time by like a third. So you're spending an hour on what would be like 1/3 of like 3 hours worth of resources, or the other way around.
I don't
I
understand.
got to. Uh-oh.
Are you saying it's quicker to defend one?
No, I'm saying that if you did defend one, you'd get less rewards
Oh,
as a
right.
result of it. So
the
you'd
same
run,
amount of
you'd
time.
have to run, yeah.
Yeah. And
got
I
you.
enjoy it. I actually like Horde. It's like, you know, why do you eat the whole burger? It's much more efficient to just eat the patty. Like, well, I want the
For
bun. I want the lettuce. I want the tomato. Like,
It's technically the
taking
most
damage.
optimal to just eat the lettuce,
yeah, right. Like,
but that is like the most boring part of it.
All right. Oh, that's Fortunate.
classic pillar wave. Same objective? Nope. Okay. Going
all
east.
right. You hit in northeast. I'll hit the north one.
Is my chat working? Or is everybody asleep? Twitch chat, are you awake? They're
They're
gonna
just
be like,
side
huh?
moderating.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my god, yeah. So one of the
Barely.
drops actually it landed on the lava shield over here. On one of the other things.
Catch. Hey! Thank you for the Prime sub! Should wake up my chat more often. Yeah, if you're watching with an Amazon Prime subscription, you can sub for free. I'm here just running Horde. Yeah. I feel like so many of my viewers are also running Horde right now. They're like, shut up, Beast, I'm busy.
Get in my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
I'm gonna keep the floors upgraded as well. Very good. Spawn point. Whoa. Guess it's time to keep one of these on board. Wow. I have so much better range of motion when my shoulders aren't in pain.
Really?
It's crazy.
That is mad, that.
Oh,
Just clicked off screen.
Pokey, we're playing Horde. You can't just be having a nap.
Pokey,
I just
get up.
No, I got smashed. All right.
Well, I'd be tired
I got
too.
smashed.
Ew.
I don't care.
I'd be tired too.
Well, with
I
the-
got smashed.
With how bricked up you are, who's to blame?
Well, yeah.
Jack, do you want to
just-
reinforce the lobber shield up there?
Here we go. I think honestly we can put more. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, little guy? Oh, that's annoying. They spawned right here and they broke part of it.
Wave 14. Wow, breezing through this. Yeah, once I remembered
Yeah,
that,
this is not going that bad.
once I made sure to not under trap like we did the first and only time we failed, I think this has been going a lot smoother. I want to reinforce these traps to the west, but I mean, they're working, so. Enemies at 422 is insane. Yeah, it's kind of fun how high up they get.
I think I'm going to expand a bit.
Have fun.
Crit, crit. That's not the weapon I meant to
I think
use.
we're good with the lobber shield now. I don't think there are any lobbers on this wave, and there probably will be last wave, so we'll just save our resources for them. Yeah. I don't think anybody even started on the shield this time. How many people do you need to
Perfect.
take on a power level 1 mission? Oh, at least 40.
Perfect, Jack. You were completely on board.
I love it. Freeze a smasher, walk away, let the teammates handle it.
It didn't take very long to kill either.
Pokey, what on earth?
You just watched that happen too.
He's staring down a very trapped tunnel and then dying anyway.
I wanted to put down a dart trap. These takers, man, they just swoop in. I don't like.
Six shots from a double boiler can still kill a smasher at this power level. That is disgusting.
That is.
If applicable, it might be worth it to kill a baby target nearby. Get the steam going.
He was alone.
If applicable.
I know about how to use the cloud of steam, don't worry.
Did I do a video defeating power level 1? No. I did a video defeating 9, and that we barely survived.
Oh, and you're stuck in the floor. Wonderful.
I was so worried with that taker. I thought my single crit rating had failed me and I was gonna die, and then it froze, and I was like, alright.
Yeah, I was shaking in my boots there. Ooh.
That annoyed me so much. I put so much work into convincing people that they're wasting a perk with their second crit rating, and they were so mean to me.
Sorry.
I had a guy tell
Just
me
up.
that I can scream. He said you can yell about math until you're blue in the face, but I'm not gonna believe you because I know double crit rating is better. And then he made some comparison to politics, and I told him I knew it. I told him.
It always.
I told him that I actually knew that double crit rating was better, but something about like single crit rating or big crit rating is trying to put the wool over everybody's eyes. And I don't remember what I said, but he deleted his comment.
It always comes back to politics each time.
The fact that
They
he made
talk
it political or made a comparison, I was like, oh, give me a break, dude. Talking about a perk
Like
in
that's when you
Fortnite.
know, like you should just not be wasting your time on
He
that,
made
dude.
some comparison that I was like lying just like the Dems or whatever he said. I was like,
Oh no, it's one of those.
so I was like, what
comments.
the fuck? This is not
One of those comments.
not what we're talking about. He and yeah, I made I wish I remember my comment because I thought it was funny, but I said something to the effect of like, I've been lying this whole time and double crit rating is actually better, and it's just been my goal to deceive everybody, and like, cause That's what he suggested I was doing. Like, do you think I'm trying to get all Zenith players killed or something? Like, I genuinely believe one crit rating is better, and I've looked at this analytically. Charts were involved. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, we had to pull up like percentile graphs and shit, didn't we?
We did.
I was there in the VC when we did it. It was.
If you shoot an enemy with single crit rating and no totally rocking out, it's like a 96% chance that it'll be frozen by the 6th affliction tick. And for double crit rating, it's a 98. With totally rocking out, there's a 98% chance that single crit rating will crit and freeze, and a 99 if it's double crit rating. Like, you are wasting your time by, and the difference between full totally rocking out boosted single crit rating versus double crit rating is like 97%. Nope, sorry. A full crit chance difference is like 69.5%. Nice.
That death bomb hurt.
And 71%. So you are like 1.5% more likely to freeze with that second crit rating perk. Whereas my suggestion of running a damage perk, or I think it's a crit damage perk that you're losing. I don't even remember, but it's whatever the perk is otherwise. Honestly, can't remember. I think double crit rating would be fire rate reload, right?
Top very quick.
Like, that crit damage perk is adding so much damage, which means now you're actually an offensive threat more so than you otherwise would be. Although by standing here checking my perks, I am being very useless. Oh yeah, Discharger on the nature mini boss south side. There are 2 mini bosses spawn. One is fire, so ground pounder. Oh, that's smoke screen. 3 mini bosses. Very fun.
This is lovely.
I'm just gonna keep freezing smashers. You guys have fun with your mini bosses.
Yeah, just hold everything off for us, please, man.
Bobber shield is broken on the east side, Jack, if you want to focus that.
Yeah.
I did not care.
I'm lagging a little bit.
Jack's our constructor, and therefore the least damage output for the mini bosses.
Jack, that's what you got.
That made sense. I'm just gonna lock down every smasher that I can on this slideshow of a frame rate. Oh man.
Time for the Ravager. There we go, that's some damage.
I love watching a blaster go and then get frozen as soon as he's about to attack. Oh, I've McFallen. I thought I was far enough away. I was not.
You've McFallen. No.
It's a good thing our team has been careful with the adrenaline.
This is scary.
Okay.
Riggs, can you please stop?
Tarpus don't exactly work against takers as well.
Okay, start pulling out the discharge at this point, man. Come on. We don't like them, but like it's better than losing.
Yeah, Discharger on smokescreen is ridiculously viable.
Not on smokescreen, but like on just the normal smashers, like the 5 smashers that are smashing into us.
Yep, good shotgun. Wait till he's dead. Built.
Thank you, Britt. All right.
No, you're just. Well, Ravager still actually does good damage, even though I'm running a shotgun loadout. Who would have thought? There we go, he's gone.
You want to reinforce those walls, make sure they're full.
It's crazy how we just decided we really needed a focus for a minute.
We just lock in real quick.
After the upside down one that happened, I'm not sure if that was yesterday or a few days ago, but while falling the last hurdle is a possibility.
I have adrenaline rush, so.
I got you, demon.
Aye.
Ooh, healing pad. I've just like placed random healing pads like kind of just everywhere.
Both my shotguns are about to break, but I've got
Craft
the swingers out here, it's fine. Don't worry about me, I'll walk up.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Give me. I got you, brother.
Uh,
No!
fuck.
That was on 9 seconds. Damn.
How did we lose that? There were so many smashers. Should I have
Wait,
crafted
what?
a discharger instead?
Wait, what? Are we
Please.
going...
I think I was the only one using the discharger on the smashers.
I should have been using a discharger, although I was focused on freezing them. Wait, time until
Are we
next
going to-
wave?
What?
Oh.
Because you got more bases left.
Well, how did we... Oh, because
Yeah.
we all died. Wow. We got a second try? I forgot
actually,
about
we get
that.
A third try. We get
We
a third
do.
try too.
Alright, I'm crafting a discharger.
that's
That's
how that wo-
insane. I forgot.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
forgot.
if we all die, game ends. If we just lose an objective, we get like 2 more tries.
Definitely get on traps right now. Make sure there's not a tire trap missing, because there was one missing on that last defense, and I realized a lot of enemies were getting through because of it.
I'm just gonna put that there. I don't trust any flingers.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Wow. I legitimately, I'm sitting here disheartened,
I
thinking
thought
like,
we lost.
I truly was like, God damn it! I'm so annoyed losing these because it just takes
9
time. It's a
seconds.
lot of time to retry one of these games.
Takers.
9 seconds, no less, too. We had 9 seconds left. We just had to hold out for that much longer. That was probably stupid.
I'm gonna craft a couple of tar pits because
That was a misclick.
I guess this is the advantage of keeping all 3 bases till the end is that you have multiple retries when you do get to the end.
Yeah. And then
So
that person would
Shredder's like a
respond by
wombat.
saying, "Well, an advantage that you can also try is getting better at the game."
Have you just ever considered being better at the game?
If you're better at the game, you'd be able to defend the 3 things.
I only ever did that, like, that once, where, like, I just only defended 1, and that was during Melee Mayhem last year when I was getting fed up. I was getting fed up, and I just wanted an easy ride through it.
Ricochet.
Oh, you fool!
I'm actually pretty glad that this went here because it's a much easier. This is a much better defended objective compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, during Drop Trap Heaven.
Why did I just...
Why are we both healing in Pokey?
I clicked it first. I don't know.
I
maybe
don't
Ping
think
was
you
different.
did. That's my annoyance. Maybe you did.
For me, I started healing before you did. Just ping. It's fine. You probably both did it at the same time.
It's usually Pokey's fault, so I'm taking it.
What? Okay, I just blame Pokey.
I don't know. You're the one who keeps apologizing for stuff.
I wonder if speeding up revives with multiple people or healing them is on the roadmap, because
That'd
it's
be great.
like
It is a team
It's a
game.
BR
It would make
feature.
total sense.
it's a BR feature. I'm just not sure how much effort it would take to port over.
Admittedly,
Wow.
Did we get here?
Enemies are getting through on
Eh?
this east side here. How?
Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are.
a lot of the tar bits are just getting broken from the death bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but-
very annoying.
I crafted as many as I can, and I think I've burned through half my stack already.
I'm just gonna fix this, just in case.
Am I hearing flingers? Jack, you want to head up there and reinforce?
The flingers
Yeah.
they're just coming up here now. They're not even trying to find a spot behind. They're just coming up here.
Ugh. Can never get out of the way of takers fast enough.
Yeah, I saw you were away from the objective.
Healing pad. I'm just gonna toss a few right here.
I heard and saw a flinger walking down a slope to try find an angle, so I was like, just gonna remedy that problem.
Yeah, I have a discharge. I'm gonna focus on freezing though. We have one smack. You got it. He's dead.
What killed me?
Demon, you're dying more than I am.
I am. I will admit to that one, but I don't know how I died that time.
Taker. Pretty common occurrence, actually.
I did not see the fucker.
Yeah, you will never see them. Just because they take you from behind. Amongst, you know.
I looked behind and there wasn't a taker there.
Well, you know, they just like to sneak up on you, just take you from behind.
Why don't you hang out with me on the west side, Demon Gamer, and don't run around so much?
I can hear you trying to tee up a joke there, Pokey.
I know, but I don't know how to deliver it.
You don't. You focus on not losing again.
Here, what? You're talking like it was my fault we lost last time.
Blaming you, personally.
We blame Jack. We don't blame me.
Oh,
I didn't
he's
do
twisting
anything.
the narrative now. Typical Dem. I don't actually know. I don't know who's known for twisting narratives. Probably whoever's twisting the narrative. I don't know what the narrative is that we're twisting. Other than the fact that we blame Pokey.
There we go.
We blame Pokey for
Way.
everything.
I like a second and a third try. Wow.
That's really nice. Isn't it nice not losing at the end right there? You know, just you get a second chance.
It's like the few times we fail in Atlas and it's like, oh, right. Forgot we could.
Right, Beast, we got to talk about this combat. What's going on?
The pain
What's happening
train
here, mate?
It wasn't the pain train. It was good, but it didn't go that crazy.
You see, my goal was to freeze the enemy so that Jack and Demon Gamer's traps can kill them. That was my goal. Also, Pokey, yeah, nice pain train, 11k. Woo, you were there technically.
Technically,
You were there.
You know,
I can say that.
But like those
You
guys,
took part.
the Brits placed traps, so they obviously had a higher combat score.
Lowest score I've seen on a
We
teammate
have
so
no
far is
excuse to
20k.
not.
So Pokey, new
you were
record.
getting- You were getting a ton of trap kills, all right?
Yeah, did you
got- that was
place a single
in it.
trap?
I didn't. I only placed like I want to say like maybe 10 traps throughout
Why?
the entire thing. Because
Why did you do that?
well, I tried to place traps at one point during that one objective. I was going to place a bunch more. I placed the ceiling, about to put tire traps down, and then Jack just swooped in and did it for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy
What
to
I'm
get a Corey
hearing now
perk.
is excuses.
Oh,
I like Corey perks. I use those a lot. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
'cause-
don't even need to get to challenge 5. You just need someone else to do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, I got the Corey perk. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. Was that
Let's
your
go.
first horde?
Corey perk, get in.
Woo!
Sweet.
Corey perk. All right, I don't know what loadout I'm gonna run next, but that'll be in the next video. Subscribe, like the video, horde playlist down below if you guys want to see all our horde runs. I'll see you in the next one.